Let me ask you a question. If I were able to give you a strategy that will help you to get your business finances organized, remove the worry and stress of bookkeeping and taxes, and give you more time to run your business, would you listen? And you like Dakota? Sure I would. All right. So what I want to do here today is show you what I've done for my clients since 2020. I want to share with you how I'm able to give you a strategy that can help you transform your finances from them being messy to them being pristine and clean so that you can get the finances that you need to run your business. I'm Dakota Grady, the accounting and tax doctor, and I'm all about helping you to transform your business finances. Let's get into it. Are your business finances a mess? If they are, drop them in the chat below. Say, my business finances are a mess and I need help. You try to do your own bookkeeping, and your bookkeeping looks like spaghetti. It's all mixed up and mangled, and it's really a mess, right? I understand you didn't go to school for bookkeeping and accounting and taxes, right? So you try to do it your own, and it's like, I want to save money, and wrong answer. What you need to do is hire a professional bookkeeper to get you organized. In fact, I'm going to share with you 5 things that you can get when you hire a professional today. When you find a bookkeeper who you trust, know, and like, and you bring them on your team, the first thing you know is your numbers. What do you mean by that, Dakota? The numbers you need to understand is the numbers of your accounting system. Meaning, you don't need to do the bookkeeping. You just need to understand what the numbers are telling you. Telling you, your numbers should tell you how much you've earned and spent for the month. That is the profit and loss statement. That means how much you've earned, all the income you have coming into your business, and everything you have spent, and you hopefully will have a net profit, meaning you've earned more than you actually spent on your business, right? Now, if you are just starting out with your new med spa or your new esthetician practice, or maybe you're a repetition entrepreneur and you just started a business, you're more likely going to have more expenses than income. That's fine. The whole goal is to start. So once you start your business, I want you to hire a pro to do the bookkeeping for you. Don't go it alone because you need to know your numbers. And also, you know if your business is financed the correct way. Now, what do I mean by that? I don't recommend going to debt for financing your business. But again, your business is financed by you, the owner, by the money you put into the business. You also finance your business through having paying customers, and you can finance your business through debt, getting loans, right? Using OPM, other people's money. Again, I don't recommend that because it puts a strain on your finances, but that's available to you. If you want to borrow money in your business, feel free to. But those are 3 ways that you can finance your business. And what tells you that? The balance sheet tells you that. The balance sheet is a statement that you will see how all your assets, whether it's equipment, machinery, your buildings, vehicles, everything that you use in your business as an asset is financed. And financed again by you or either debt. You have a business and you're a nurse practitioner entrepreneur, right? But you don't have bookkeeping in your business. Why not? Someone told you you can do it on your own? I know. You might think it's easy, right? But one thing I know about nurses, they went to school for nursing, not accounting and taxes, right? So why do it on your own? I recommend hiring a professional to help you do your bookkeeping and taxes because you were meant to help people with their health, not bookkeeping and taxes. So hire a professional today. Second thing you'll be able to do when you hire a pro is you'll be able to be relaxed, not worry and stress about the bookkeeping and taxes. Accounting is basically the language of business. Now, I know that nurses didn't go to school for accounting, so don't feel bad if you don't understand accounting and taxes, right? Because that's not what you learn in college. You may have taken an accounting class 101, 102, maybe, but nurses went to school to learn nursing so they can care for their patients. Now that you have your business, don't stress, don't worry. Hire a pro to understand accounting and taxes. Also, the tax changes that happen every year. Make sure that person is well versed so that they can give you the benefits that you deserve in your business when it comes to your bookkeeping and taxes. The third thing is your finances will be organized. That's right. Your business finances will be organized. Now, depending on what software the person uses, your accounting pro or bookkeeping pro, just They'll be able to give you your profit and loss statement and your balance sheet in an organized way. Now, if you're just starting out and you're using a spreadsheet, or they may be using a spreadsheet, they may need to upgrade to an accounting software. That way, it makes it easy for them to put in the information from your bank statement and credit card statements, or give you an organized format of your financials. Your financials are telling a story about how your business is doing when it comes to income and expenses, how much you have in debt, and also how much you've invested in your business, right? Once you understand that the importance of your financials and they're organized and be able to tell a story, and you want to create a loan, for example, having organized finances will give you the leverage you need to say, all right, this is how much I'm earning, and I'm able to pay back in my business. If you don't have organized finances, you may as well not even go to the bank, because the bank is going to ask you for the profit and loss statement and also ask you for the balance sheet, because the banker wants to know that you can generate enough income in your business to repay the loan, plus any interest that they may charge you for getting the loan. You also have more time in your business if you hire an accounting or tax pro to do bookkeeping for you and taxes, because you no longer have to worry about learning accounting and taxes, going to classes when you already are stressed out and worried because you are a mom, you're a wife, you're running the business, and you may be doing other things too, so you don't have enough time to learn a new skill. That's not a bad thing, because you don't want to be a jack of all trades. You want to focus on being the best nurse, being the best esthetician that you can be, or NP, to serve your patients and create a lasting relationship with your clients so they'll come back to you over and over again. Not trying to be CEO, CFO, bookkeeper, tax preparer, customer service rep. You have all these hats you're trying to wear. If you're going to run a business, make sure you hire a professional bookkeeper or accounting pro to help you to do the bookkeeping taxes for you, so you can have more time focused on serving your clients. This is one of the most important parts people overlook when they don't have someone doing their bookkeeping for them. And that's being able to do your taxes. Without having the numbers in your business, that means the profit and loss statement mainly, and even the balance sheet, you can't file your business taxes. If your business is an S corporation or a C corporation or either partnership, the business will have its own tax return. So that means that business is going to stand on its own with its numbers. Now, if you're a single member LLC or sole proprietorship, you'll still need to do the bookkeeping for your business or have it done for you, but those numbers, the income statement or the profit and loss statement, the information will flow from your business to your personal tax return. So it is vital that you get your bookkeeping done by a professional. Don't worry, stress trying to learn a new skill. Hire a pro so that you can have more time to run your business and focus on serving your clients. So if you're stressed out and worried about this stuff, don't stress. Hire a pro today to get it done the right way.